Good morning, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. You're welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. And my name is Kumawe Tarinimi. I will advise that you welcome somebody by your side. Ensure you welcome somebody to this program. This is Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. And I remain your host, Kumawe Tarinimi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night to some of you, depending on where you're listening to us from. As it is our custom, we must pray and usher everything that we do into the hands of the Creator. Oh, gonomokiri motameda, woyengi nana way. Ayiba, the Creator of the whole earth and the heavens. Lord, we worship you. We say, let your name alone be exalted, for there is no one else like you. You alone is God, and beside you there is no other. Lord, we pray for our leader, Mazenam Dekano, that he continue to keep him safe and strong where he is, that irrespective of the challenges surrounding him, that his focus will continue to remain that which you have called him for, which is the restoration of Biafra. Keep his body and his mind safe and strong. We pray also for our men in the forest, chasing the terrorists and ensuring that our land is safe and sound each day, that our mothers can go to farm and come back without being hurt, without being killed, so that we may have food in our communities without fear of the terrorists. Lord, we pray that the Eastern Security Network, who has been given this duty, shall continually be strengthened with everything that they need and everything that they deserve to combat our enemies and ensure victory at all points. Elohim, Abba Father, we pray also for all of our people all over the world contributing their quota, doing all they can at every point in time to ensure that our land is free forever, to ensure that the name Biafra stands and the sovereignty of Biafra stands upon the surface of this earth, to the glory of your name, Abba Father, to the glory of Elohim, to the glory of Tamara, and all those on our land that are opening our land to the enemies, all those that have sold their soul and have given themselves to be used by the enemies. Lord, we pray that this land of Biafra swallow them, that the land of Biafra consume them, that the land of Biafra destroy them. And we pray that these ones, their names shall be blotted out of history. They shall only be remembered when men are being scolded to do right. No longer shall they be praised. No longer shall their names be among names that are praised, but they shall be remembered for the evil that they have done, and they shall be forgotten forever. All this we pray in the name of Tamara, Ayiba, Aziba, Chukokika Abiyama, Abasi, Ogene, Elohim. Ise, more power. Today we are going to be talking about something I title the Biafran Coast, the final lap. You must know, all these are things that we saw from the very beginning. We saw these things from the very, very beginning. I am an Izoman. My name, Tari, means love in Izon. And Nemi means wisdom. So, I think my names are actually working because a man that is wise will see the end even from the beginning. A man that is wise will see the end even from the very beginning. And that's my surname, Nemi. So, because of the love of our people is why we are doing all these. And why, from the very beginning, we have been educating our people. Irrespective of whether you're from the coast or you're from the hinterland, we have been educating our people. And from time immemorial, we have been calling everybody, do what you can do and ensure we stop these tourists while they were still at the middle belts. That was the goal. Stop the tourists at the middle belt. Don't allow them to get here. Don't allow them to get our land. Don't allow them to be able to bring their force to our land. Put forces together. Stop them early. As that when we started this movement, they were still at the middle belt. But we knew all their plans. We knew that their plan is for everywhere. And we knew how they wanted to do it from the very beginning. As the zoo is, the only place that had some form of defense system structure was the coastlines of Biafra. Okay? Because these guys actually fought from about 1998, from when the Kayama Declaration was made, and 1999, when the zoo attacked Odi and burnt down Odi, brought Odi to the ground, burnt down every house in Odi. The Izon people and her immediate neighbors in the coastlines of Biafra took up arms and started fighting for resource control. The Kayama Declaration was a declaration for resource control. The people said, this resources is on our land. It belongs to us. It is only proper that we have a fair share in this deal. It is only proper that we are the ones that determine how things go, and you must consult the people for you to use what belongs to them. But of course, that the zoo called Nigeria is a criminal enclave. Nigeria itself is a crime. Nigeria is a criminal enclave. So nobody listened to the Kayama Declaration. So in order to press further, the Izon people and her immediate neighbors took up arms to protest the Kayama Declaration. Because when the Kayama Declaration was made, even in Kayama there, that 1998, Kayama was attacked. But houses were not burnt. Some people were killed. Old people were punished, flogged. Old people that were suspected to be the people that those people that had worked for the zoo, those that had initially worked for the zoo military, okay, the ex-military men in Kayama, they were all brought out and flogged. The Kayama chief was beaten. I can't remember properly, but I think the Kayama chief even died out of too much beatings by Nigerian soldiers in 1998. That was the response of Nigeria to the Kayama Declaration. And further response was what brought about the Odi massacre. Because the people did not give up, the protests continued. And it resulted into the Odi massacre. You know, the way the zoo is, once you're protesting, they will bring army to come and kill. And when they brought army to Odi to kill the youths that were protesting, the youths responded. The youths pounded on the army, on the police. They brought the police. The youths pounded on the police. And all the police lost their lives. It was more or less like a mob action. And what was the reaction of the zoo? Instead of to look into the Kayama Declaration, instead of to look into the requests of the people, they returned with their troops and killed, and they have never stopped. The same thing they did at Odi is the same thing, maybe even worse, that they did at Obigbo in 2020. The same thing they have been doing in Olo till this moment as we speak. The same thing they did at Ogbaru. The same thing they have been doing, killing our people, burning of houses, all over Biafra land. All over Biafra land. They have been doing that. Once there is any little challenge, in fact, his own communities have more or less gotten used to being burnt. Once there is one person or the other that provokes the army, the whole community will be burnt down. And innocent people will suffer. So, that was exactly what happened. So, when these people now started their new terrorist activities and they started spreading, we knew that the plan was to capture the whole of the zoo called Nigeria. So many of us started writing. We started talking on every social media platform that we have an opportunity to get into. We started alerting the world that these people are coming for everyone. But some people refuse to listen to us. Mostly some of our brothers in the coast. Some of them that already had a form of defense system that they could have used their forces to fight off the Fulani terrorists that are invading our lands. Some of them decided to stay back. And they watched, we all watched, as they finished with the Middle Belt. While they are still at the Middle Belt, they started penetrating other places and started hitting little by little. penetrating the southwest, penetrating the southeast, penetrating the south-south. I'm using the zoo description. And the southwest, which is Odua land, Yoruba land, right now is gone. They've penetrated everywhere until Igboho rose up. Igboho was the only challenge that they had. So they ensured that they took Igboho out of the way. In fact, before the rising of Igboho, governors and members of the assemblies of the states in southwest Odua land, they came together and formed the security outfits to battle with the Fulani terrorists in their forests, Amotekun. And immediately Amotekun was set up, the Fulani started shouting, "Hey, Amotekun this, Amotekun that." They were shouting that Amotekun must be placed under the Nigeria Fulani controlled police, because they know they do not have control over the Amotekun. And if Amotekun is controlled by the states, then they can actually fight terrorism. So they fought hard to ensure that Amotekun is being controlled by the police, the Zoo Fulani controlled police. And that was the end of Amotekun. Before Igboho rose up, Amotekun was there like a toothless bulldog, but Igboho was the one doing the work, even though Amotekun was there. So they had to take Igboho out of the way. And haven't done that. Our land, Biafra land, IPOB have been complaining, shouting to anybody that cared to listen in the world. And because we've been complaining and crying for long, writing letters to the governors did absolutely nothing. Our leader, Mazen Amdekano, set up the Eastern Security Network to protect our land. And when that was set up, work started, and the Fulanis are being driven far away from our land. And when they saw that that was being successful, mostly at the hinterland, because the Fulanis were actually, because they are done with the middle belt, they are now invading Biafra land from the hinterland. So their force, they wanted to push their force from the hinterland into the coast, because their plan is that the coast will be the last. They want to invade the coast when they are sure they have fully captured the rest of the zoo. The south is, according to their plan, according to their structure, according to their system, the south is the last. The south is actually the last in their plan. Is their last lap. The final goal. The final place to capture. Why? You know, they did not anticipate the coming of the Eastern Security Network. So they put the south as the last because of those agitators, those armed agitators in the coast that had already fought for what's it called, resource control. And some of them, even though many of them gave up their arms and gave up the struggle, many still had their arms. There are still some that didn't give up the struggle. There are some that didn't give up their arms. They still had their structures in place. And they knew it. So they took these ones to be the last. So, unfortunately for them, ESN was set up. So they started battling. And what was their goal? That was the reason, because 2022 is their year for full invasion, because they want to avoid 2023. They want total control of the zoo in this year, 2022, so that by 2023, there will be no election. So all of you that are planning, oh, Peter Obi, election this, election that, they are seriously planning for no election. You must get it straight. They are planning for no election in 2023. And how is their plan? To ensure that they have taken over the whole of the zoo. To ensure that Fulani has been planted everywhere. So, when they kidnapped our leader, they started causing confusion, creating, trying to create factions and propaganda and all of that against the indigenous people of Biafra and against the Eastern Security Network, bringing people like Soludo that will be saying that anybody in the forest is a criminal and be attacking the Eastern Security Network. And of course, Hope Uzodinma has been there doing their bidding for them, fighting to ensure that they bring down the Eastern Security Network so that they can fully put their weight in the coast. And I've been telling our people these things for a very long time. When you talk to some Izon people, they believe so much that, oh, we are very strong. We have people that can fight. But what they don't know is that war is not about, I have the guts to fight. I have one little gun. It's not about that. It's about wisdom, strategies, knowing what your enemies can do and knowing how to battle him. Even though the Nigerian government is pretending to be a government, we all know that the Nigerian government has been taken over by terrorists. It's a terrorist government as we speak. There is nothing government about the government of Nigeria. Because government is supposed to be that organization that cares for the people, that looks out for the need of the people, that defends the people. That is what government is supposed to be. But what do we have now? We have terrorist organization disguising as government. They have taken over everywhere. So what we are fighting is terrorism. What we are battling with is state terrorism and forest terrorism. We are battling with terrorism right now. Terrorism. So this is exactly their plan. So while they are creating confusion and they brought Obi to be talking about elections so that some of you will forget that they are still invading you, to distract you from the goal, so that you will no longer put your eyes on the goal and begin to expose their dealings on the ground. That is why some people like Obi are there shouting. Even if there is election in 2023, can Obi win it? You think Fulani are they are like Goodluck Jonathan? They had all the power and still allowed people to take power away from him. Of course, even though he didn't even lose the election, he was in power and they rigged the election against him. This one, you think Fulani that they have been breaking all the rules in the world. Even the United Nations said they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They refused. Fulani gathered their about 52 northern groups to challenge UN. Is it the same people you are expecting they will conduct free and fair election for you in 2023 and give you a B to be president? You must be dreaming. You must be dreaming. So they created all this distraction and all of that. From some few months back, we saw how they were bringing the armories to the hinterland, and they were bringing their armories as well to the coast. There's a video that was showing how they were bringing gunboats, lots of gunboats, more than 20, if not more than 30, taking them to the coastlines. When that happened, these guys knew that the war has been brought to them. Asari knew. Tompolo knew. They all knew. And because they are not ready to stand by their people, they sold out. Asari Dokubo, even though he has never been straight, quickly he sold out, gathered people, and started fighting our own people instead. How much they gave to him, I do not know. But instead of to gather people, you said that you're a strong man. You're to be strong to defend your land, not to be strong to kill your own people. Rather, he gathered his own people, mostly from River State, and started fighting fellow Biafrans that are supposed to be defending the land. Deceived them and gave them chicken change and started using them to fight Biafrans. Then, while that was going on, he launched attack in Bayelsa. Now, the person that they are looking for, the so-called General Magbe in Bayelsa that the Nigerian army claimed to be looking for, this is somebody that they've been doing their whatever they've been doing together. He is a surviving commander of the Avengers, the Niger Delta Avengers. The General Magbe is a surviving commander of the Niger Delta Avengers. All the other guys that were there, they worked with him for him to take those ones on. They have now come for him. And that is the same way they are going to come for Asari Dokubo. They are going to come for Tompulu. Now, what is this crime? You must know this zoo. These are things they accuse him that he has been doing. Is an oil thief, bunkery, whatever. These are things they've all been doing together. They know him, they work together. All of them have been working together. But now, because the man is complaining that Fulani people are in our territories doing bunkery, nobody is disturbing them. The zoo is giving them backup. The Fulanis, if you recall, some weeks back, I mentioned this, that the Fulani people have been doing bunkery on his own territories. So because the man frowned at it, and he has been stopping the Fulanis that are doing bunkery, that was his crime. That was why they declared war against him. So when they declared war against him, by right, they are supposed to be fighting. That is not supposed to concern the ordinary people. But as the zoo is, as it is their culture, as it is their custom, to intimidate the local people. When there is any little challenge they have with one person or the other that is carrying arms with them, Instead of them to focus on the people carrying arms, they will go to the ordinary people. If you think those people are your problem, focus on them and leave our people alone. No. They will go to the communities, burn down houses, burn the communities to the ground. The same thing that Britain was doing when they were trying to colonize the zoo. That was the same thing Britain was doing. Once there is any challenge, they will go to that community or to that town, they will burn it to the ground. Burn it down to the ground. It is the same thing that the Nigerian army is still doing. Any little challenge, they will burn down the community to the ground. And that is what they have done in Biafra in Latugbene. Latugbene now, people are not safe there. They have gone there, burned down houses, go house to house picking young men. That is what is happening there right now. On the 19th of August, Tompolo accepted the bribe of 4 billion naira a month. The pipeline contracts bribe of 4 billion naira a month. And the next day, Latugbene was burnt. When Tompolo accepted that bribe, that is when Tompolo sold out to the enemies. Asare is down. Asare have sold out long time ago. Tompolo have joined him. And you know, once you accept the zoo bribe, you're gone. Once you accept the zoo bribe, you're gone. Their focus now is on the coast. They want to ensure they take away every form of opposition so that Fulani can fully come in. Because you must understand that, because even all these Asare that is, well, Asare is a Muslim and I think he's even following the agenda. So whether they may kill him now, I don't know. But, you know, definitely they will definitely kill him. Provided they continue to roll with them, they will definitely kill him. That's the Fulani for you. Check their history. They did that to Isaac Boro. If the history of the Yoruba man at Ilorin is very far, Isaac Boro is close. Isaac Boro is an Izon man, is a Biafran. It's very close. So if you cannot learn from Ilorin, learn from Isaac Boro. If you cannot learn from Isaac Boro, you can learn from the one that happened in 1993. At least, most of these people that are leading all these things, they were already born then. In 1993. Kensaro Wiwa. At least you should be able to learn from that. So, Tompolo have sold out. Tompolo, Delta, Asare Rivers. Biafra now is where the fight is. And now they are burning down houses and all that. Whether they are able to capture the man or not, they will continue to suffer our people. Until they are sure there are no opposition whatsoever. Now my question is this. For those of you that are still thinking that there could ever be a 2023 election, that you have all forgotten your place, by the time the Fulani have taken over everywhere, how will you vote? In fact, I would say if you want a 2023 election, you should ensure that you have your land by 2023. So your focus should rather be that our land is secured. Look at what the former governor of Abia State is saying. He is not the governor of the state, too, but because he's so eager to please his Fulani masters, he's busy shouting and declaring that they are going to bring army to our land to kill innocent people. The same thing they did at Anambra State. The same thing they did at, what's it called? Imo State. The same thing they are just doing in Bayelsa at Latubene. He wants to do it in full scale at Abia State. That's what he's saying. This same man said absolutely nothing when the prelate of the Methodist Church was killed. We never heard his voice. He never said, sorry, wasn't killed. When the man was kidnapped and he paid a ransom of 100,000 naira. 100 million naira, sorry. We never heard anything from Oju Zokalu. Oju Zokalu didn't make PIM. But because the Eastern Security Network have gone there and they have started battling the criminals, the terrorists that are kidnapping our people, he is now declaring that army should come and fight the Eastern Security Network. Are you seeing? Just recently, is it yesterday, the day before yesterday, 4 sisters of the Catholic Church were kidnapped at the same area, the same territory where the prelate of the Methodist Church was kidnapped. 4 of them from the Catholic Church, 4 sisters. They were kidnapped. I don't know if they've been released or if actions have been made for them to be released. And Eastern Security Network is still there battling these terrorists. And what is the response of this betrayer? His interest, rather, is to go after the Eastern Security Network. And look at what he's saying. He's telling everybody, ensure your children are not in the bush. Did you call the army to fight off the terrorists in the forest in Abia State? You did nothing. It's obvious that forest leads into Imo State because it is this same forest that leads into Imo State that these people from the Imo State area that they attacked and kidnapped these 4 women. And this Eastern Security Network is there trying to save our people, and all you're interested in is to ensure that this Eastern Security Network is wiped out. So these are the people that we are facing. These are the reality. This is the reality on the ground. This is the reality on the ground. But we will not give up. We will not give up. We will continue. The work to restore Biafra must continue. The work to restore Biafra must continue. And even at Enugu State, at a particular community, Eha Amufu community, in Isuzo, local government area at Enugu State. Some people, some members of that community have aligned with, they have aligned with Magban, Mietiala Cattle Breeders of Nigeria, Magban, to put up a security outfit. You know? Mietiala now, they are now coming out openly. Openly. It is Mietiala that wants to defend Igbo land now. They are now claiming that they are the ones that want to defend Igbo land. Mietiala. The terrorists themselves. The terrorists themselves. They are the ones claiming that they want to defend Igbo land, set up a joint task force with the community. So the zoo, the aim of the zoo, the eye of the Fulani is now on the coast. They have put their radar on the coast. They have put their radar on the coast. Now, for all of you that have been thinking, all of you that are from the coast, that have been thinking that, oh, it is happening elsewhere, it is now on our land. Their radar is now on the coast. Their radar is now on the coast. And if we do not alert the world and do something about it, more than Latubena will be burnt. More communities will be burnt down. In the excuse that they are looking for Amagben. You know, they enjoy these things when they come and burn down our communities, when our people are crying. They enjoy it. They take pleasure in our tears. They enjoy it when they cause pain to the Biafran people. It is a pleasure to them. They enjoy this thing. But very soon it will come to an end. Very, very soon it will all come to an end. We do not care what they want to do. If they claim that anybody is an oil thief and all that, they should take the person to court. Yeah, they should take the person to court and prove it in court. But you should leave our people alone. Stop burning down communities. We're not going to take that. General Magbe have nothing to do with IPOB. We don't have any relationship with him. So if you think he's not under our command or whatever, but the truth must be said. But we must stand for the Biafran people. You cannot just go to our communities and kill innocent people. It's not done anywhere in the world. It's not done. It's not done anywhere. You don't have that right to just kill innocent people like that. Burn down communities. If you really claim that Ijo land is Nigeria, so why are you burning down? Why are you burning down Nigeria? Are you burning down Nigeria? Why are you burning down Nigeria? If you claim that Ijo land is Nigeria, so why are you burning down Nigeria? That is to tell you that Ijo land is not Nigeria. At this moment, for those who do not know where Latubene is a town in Ekremo local government in Bayelsa State. Is a town in Ekremo local government in Bayelsa State. So, and this is not the first time that they are burning down communities in Bayelsa. In fact, we have lost count. Bayelsa alone, communities that have been burnt down, we have lost count. On the excuse that they are chasing one criminal somewhere and all that. Okay, at this moment we shall be opening the lines, so you can call and give your contribution to today's program. For those that are just listening to us for the first time, I am going to call out the numbers for you to call. I'll call out the numbers to call. Okay, the number to call on Signal is +64 59 62 +45 71 6 for to call on Signal. Then the number to call on WhatsApp is +48 739. The number to call on WhatsApp, I take it again, +48 73 96 45 829. Then the Skype ID is Radio Biafra VOC. Radio Biafra with an hyphen in between Radio and Biafra, then VOC in capital. Once you type that, you will be able to get to us. If there is no hyphen, then you are on the wrong track. Okay, so once you type that, you will be able to get to us and you'll be able to speak to the world. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, good afternoon from here, my brother.
You're welcome. Good morning. Right on.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Maziano Mojo, calling you from UAE. I want to appreciate you for your good work. May God bless you and your family. You see? I want to also thank God for the life of our leader, Mazen Nandu Hukano. You are Hamadike, one of Biafra. Akajo of Ibonine. I pray that Almighty God will keep him and his family and guide him and his children and family and relation. He say, and also guide our bless our DOS and HOD. He say. Mazi, you see what you are saying? That is one thing with our people. That is one thing I used to tell people. Don't just say because something is happening in Anambra State or in Enugu State and you'll be saying, it's only in Anambra now. It's not happening. It can never come to our side. They will not try it. That's one thing with our people. How will I put it? Is it ignorance or what? It's happening in this place. That means it will not come to our side. It's gradually. It's like when someone gives birth to a child and you see another man's child growing and you will be expecting that your own child will not grow as well. That is the same thing. So all I want to say is that our people should be wise and wake up. It's just that what this idiot in Abia State is saying, not just Okalo, that I think he hang his life in the air. That nobody can. Even if you hang it, one day breeze will carry it down. So our people should be rise up and be wise and know that this is not time to talk or to do anything or to say that it will never come to our side. Come to Enugu State part. For those, it's like you can. I don't know how to put it. Whether our people, whether they are reasoning at all or not, I can't even just understand. You invite your enemy to come and be your security. It's just like you now. You are selling fuel and you now go and buy cheese and on lighter where you are selling fuel. What do you expect? Honestly, we should stop this madness and the nonsense. And some fault is from all these village DG. All of them, they are the one cooking all this rubbish. They will go and collect 20,000 and be selling their people off because all this idea is from them. But I blame the villagers as well because you cannot, your PD or your local government chairman, it's not him that will dictate what will be happening in your community. Because when anything will happen, they will not be there to defend you. Everything depends on the youth of the community to rise up and say no to this. How can young boys will stay in the village and an outsider will become their security? It can never be happening in anywhere. So it's better for the youth of that community to rise up and defend their land, not allowing an outsider to be their security. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from, and please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Yeah, hello, my name is Mr. Chukwudi. I'm calling all the way from Switzerland, and I'm from Oka province, Biafran land. Mazitami may God bless you and bless Biafran all over the world, and may God be with our leader and bring him out sooner than later to finish the assignment given to him. In the name of Chukwudi, my prayer. Well, what I have to contribute is about what Oji Zeka says. You know, when our leader is out there, when our leader have given command to clear all the saboteurs, you know, all those people, they are on the run. All these localities on the run. Since they kidnap our leader in Kenya and put him into the dungeon, then they return back all the checking points and everything. And now they think they have upper hand to fight back because they think that if our leader come out, without them fighting back, we can rise again and become active again. But what I have to contribute, somebody like Ojus Lokalo and Richard Yokolocha and Ike Kweremadu and Devil Romahe and Wike and Peter Obi, all this former Anambra State Governor Obiano, all these criminals that Fulani have been using to be killing indigenous people of Biafra. None of them have ever even known. Supposing that Ojus Lokalo is now down 6 feet, you cannot be there talking, working for Fulani. Supposing one of them is down 6 feet, at least others will be taking correction and run away. Supposing P2B is down 6 feet, P2B will not be, they will not be using him now to destroy what we are doing. But we just leave them and they see us as people who are not serious. When we are fighting Fulani in the forest, they will be fighting us in secretly and openly, and you know, saboteurs are dangerous than Fulani in the forest. We will first of all try these people and make sure that all these Fulani agents go down before fighting Fulani in the forest. This is my contribution. We are doing that, fighting Fulani in the forest. I don't think we will win them. If somebody like Ojus Okalo is alive, walking on the street, talking, giving order, who are we fighting? We will fight him first and make sure he didn't exist anymore before fighting the Fulanis. This is my contribution today. Thank you and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where are you calling from? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, your name, where you're calling from, and please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
My name is Sunday. I'm calling from my location.
Right on.
Hello?
Right on, my brother. The world is listening to you. Right on.
I just want to thank you for the good work you have been doing for our people.
Thank you very much. Hello, I do not know whether your system is giving challenge. Let me take this call from Signal. Hello, call on Signal. Good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Mr. Tari. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
I'm calling from my.
You're right.
Thank you for what you are doing. Thank you for what you are doing. I want to say something about all these our leaders. I think it's high time we start getting them one after the other. We don't need them even to be captured. We don't need them for anything. Because if these people, if they are still there, that means the Fulani is winning the battle. Because they are the ones they are using to fight us. Come to think of it, see what Ojus Okaro said. And he's going scot-free. Nobody will hold him responsible.
You see the one Hope Uzodinma is doing. So we don't need these people alive. Let them kill them. Sorry to say it is national. Let them take them away, because if they are still there, these people have the upper hand and more will be coming out. But if you set one example, I think they will now get the message very clear that this is serious. Imagine the people dying. Look at what happened in Bayelsa State. We just said, okay, they bombed the place. Do you know how many people that are inside there, that born inside that place? And nobody is saying anything. The governor is not saying anything. The nobody, no eastern, no southern governor said anything about it. They have displaced so many people. These are the people breaking out something that is they are using to develop the whole country. But look at what they are getting from the country. Only to destabilize them, kill them, take away anything of their livelihood. That is too bad. So it's high time we start telling these people they are the ones who should hold responsibility, not even the Fulanis. When one governor go down, even the state, the Fulanis there will run away. They will know that these people are mean, they are serious now. So they should do something. All those prominent men, they should take them away and set example. But if we still talking and doing this, you see more will start coming out and be saying rubbish. And when they are saying it, the Fulanis inside the bush, inside the forest, they will have the mind that yes, they have backup even in the land. They'll be doing what they want to do. This thing is getting too much. If we cannot do it and we want to join them and Islamize, we know that yes, we have joined. Or let's fight this thing once and for all. Let's take it so that the world will come and see this is what is happening. So we should know what to do. That's my own contribution.
Okay, yeah, Mazi, I get your point. You have a very good point, and all of you that have been saying this, you have very good points. The only challenge with all this is that these people, it is a setup. When you see them pushing all these politicians that they have paid, okay, if you see them pushing them to come and be making statements like that to provoke us, it is a setup, because they are looking for something that they are going to use to pinpoint and accuse our leader. Okay, so if we shift our gaze from the Fulani, if we shift our gaze from fighting the Fulani, and we now begin to go after the politicians, they will then present it to the world and say, "Oh, we told you that these people are terrorists, and their leader with us is a terrorist. That is why we held him." But as it is now, they have not been able to have any single thing against our leader. Okay, so we have to be smart, even though that looks to me and to every reasonable person like the right thing to do, but on a legal platform, it may not actually be the right thing to do. Okay, so we are smart. We know what they are doing. We are going to continue to expose their evil, and we'll be diligent in facing the Fulanis and removing the Fulanis, because the thing is, they can talk as much as they want to talk, okay, but once we remove the threats, which is the Fulani, our people will still be able to do what they want to do, go about everywhere will still be peaceful, okay, once the Fulanis are removed. And these politicians, they can be tried on a normal platform in our court when Biafra is restored. Okay, but if we shift our gaze and focus on them, there might be a distraction that the enemies will use against us. Thank you very much for your contribution.
Okay. When you are talking about the world, they will tag us as terrorists. For instance, what is happening in the north and the rest of them? Nobody is tagging them as terrorists. Rather, they are changing the name.
Then you are not getting it. Nobody tagged them as terrorists. They call them bandits, but they call us terrorists, even though we are not causing any terror. What does that tell you? Those ones are working with them. Okay? Those ones are working with them, and we are not on the same platform. You have to get it.
Yes.
We are not on the same platform, so we should not expect the same treatment. So we are wise. We know our level. We know how these people treat us. Okay? We are their problem. We are their problem because we are the only ones stopping their invasion. We are the ones stopping their invasion. Okay. The government or the so-called government of the zoo and the terrorists are working hand in hand. We are not working with them. So they are looking for a loophole, one small thing that they can use. You understand? And you must understand that we do not have friends out there in the world. The world, the rest of the world also cannot pinpoint something that is reasonable that can be used against us. So we should not act as if we have some friends somewhere. No, we don't have friends in that regard. So these people are looking for an opportunity, a loophole. I will not give them that. Okay, thank you. Let me take other calls, and maybe we can talk about this some other time. Yes. Okay, there is let me see if I can. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. I can see.
Yeah,
yes.
Mazitari, good morning from here. Yes. Our African rep, the member of DS. Thank you, my brother, for doing what you're supposed to do. Biafrans all over the world, our leader remains one and the only. Mazi Nnamdi Okuchukwu. Your memories, Oshugu President, and all his lieutenants being the NIFO. I will continue to appreciate all of them, fanaticals, men and women of valor all over the world. Have a pleasant week ahead of you. Yeah, Mazi, thank you for answering this, our brother. Mazi, in a simple language, the zoo has been trying everything to tag us terrorist group, but in all ramifications they have failed and they will continue to fail. My brother that spoke last, we are Biafrans, we are civilized, we are not Alamajiris. The way they are coming with their agents, the saboteurs in Biafra land that is bringing them, we don't need to be in a rush. I only said it. We will only face this when we are ready. But there are things we will be doing to checkmate them. Look, don't believe that the whole world is not watching. The whole world is seeing what is happening. And that is why we encourage our beloved comrades, anywhere you are, as long as you remain a Biafra, lovers of freedom, stay on Twitter 24 hours. Stay on any platform you are. Continue to do the needful. Continue to tweet, even in Facebook. Continue to share the atrocities of the zoo, because these people live in desert. They don't live in houses like we do. We have given them every option. If you want to stay in our land, our leader said, the leader said, come inside town, rent a home like we do to your places. But what they are doing, they are going inside our bush with the help of their so-called army, police, whatever, all of them are terrorists. You see, check the checking points and the check where they kidnap this primate that paid 1 billion. And the same spot they kidnapped this our sisters 2 days ago. And you don't know that there are checkpoints there. Those people that are profiling people, giving them information, just like that in the airport. Because whatever we say in this platform, we don't lie. We told our people that profile Igbo Biafrans in the airport, it is happening. We told our people that there are some girls that are in DSS, they are pregnant. We don't tell lies. And I have the national coordinator of Iceland in this platform. When I drop now, he will tell you his experience in Biafra land. So what we are telling our people, continue to be resolute. Continue to forget all these saboteurs. Time shall come. Time shall come. Remember, the Israelites, they are still going for the people that sabotage them far back. It doesn't matter how you change your name, like Asiko Babe, which or whatever they call it, change to Emodi in order. When the time comes, whatever they are committed, if one is both in committing that sin, them will be brought to them, pay that money. It doesn't matter how long it lasts. Our record, we're taking record. Our computer is working. Our men are working. Forget your idiots calling us media recharge card. Our media is working. We take everything being documented. Mazi, let me give our brother line to speak to Biafrans, because this is not time of too much talking. It's time of doing the needful. Whatever you can know to prepare yourself, your time, your community, do it. But not this one now that is happening in Yamufu, Uzuwan. These are the areas. These are the area that is very hot in Biafra land. And you will tell me that you as a Biafran, you as an indigenous son, you go and you collide with the terrorists to guide your turn. They will kill all of you. When the time come, we are here. After it has been happening all since 2000. How many years now? So when they like, let them recruit all of them. Then be sure that they will kill them. And the day they will let them mark today, the day they will kill them, we will stay here and say it in this platform. In as much as he cannot guide us without the help of the Fulanis in your turn. Onion to say when during the war, some people were going to school and some people were enjoying themselves. The result is coming now. All those nonsense they born in Biafra land, the result is coming now. DNA is compulsory. It has been made mandatory. What Biafra command, I and everybody. I'm like a part to it. Can you hear me? National Coordinator of Iceland, can you hear me? Hello? National Coordinator Iceland, can you hear me? You're mute. Can you hear me? National Coordinator Iceland?
Loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, hearing you.
Mazi,
go on, the platform is yours.
Mazi, you're live. Go on, the platform is yours. You have 2 minutes, and so that we can take other people's calls.
Okay, Mazi, thank you very much. I am the National Coordinator of Iceland. I just returned from Zoo 2 weeks ago. I want to tell my experience because I just escaped from these kidnappers, even right there in my village. So I went to do my daughter's marriage. So, and what really helped me is that I just like trying to do myself as someone that also lived there. So they were looking for me, even they were asking me about it. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? So they don't know I am the one I put in the need. So they were just like for me. They don't even know I'm the one. So just to tell fellow Biafrans that these people, they are very, very, very mean. They are very, very ready for us in any way we will find ourselves. So I was just a victim, but God delivered me from their hand. Before they get ready, I was informed to leave immediately the following morning. I was supposed to go on Tuesday. I have to leave on Sunday afternoon just to escape. I have to escape and then go and sleep after Asaba in the Seluku. For you to see how dangerous our land has become now. It has become a den of kidnapping, a den of killing, a den of ransom. This is so terrible. So fellow Biafrans, it's high time we join hands together to get our freedom. And also concerning the profile, I was in Nigeria when this thing was happening. I saw it in the news. Immediately this thing happened, they were arresting our people from Lagos airport, from Abuja airport, and on the airport, arresting our people. If you are an Igbo man, they don't even care. Maybe you are Igbo, you are not. In as much you are Igbo, they will arrest you. They term you as you are IPOB or Biafra. So this is a call to wake up for every Biafran all over the world, to tell the world that what we are looking for is our freedom and nothing more. We don't need any of anything concerning this group anymore. What we need is Biafra and nothing more but Biafra. So thank you, fellow Biafrans, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to Biafrans concerning my experience in the zoo called Nigeria. It's not a place for us anymore, and we have rejected and we have rejected forevermore. Thank you, fellow Biafrans, and thank you, our African rep, And thank you, everybody. God bless you all.
God bless
Thank
you.
you.
God
Thank
bless
you.
you. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafran Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from, and please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Good morning, my brother. I'm calling you from West Africa. My name is Mazi Onyebuchi. First of all, I like to say that Mechuko Kike Abiyama bless you and every other of our people who are spreading this news of redemption and restoration. You know, as the good book say, if the watchman who is on the wall, if he fail to warn the people in the city, they say, then I will require their blood of your hand. So we will continue. We'll continue to warn them. We'll continue to make sure that we tell them the truth, even if our people are stiff-necked people, you know. So I just want to say to our brothers in Enugu, the community where we hear now that community leaders now employ the means of Metiala to protect them. Well, the young men in the cities, you are the strength of the city, not the old men. You are there to protect the old, the young, and the women. So if these old men, in all their foolishness, will turn to our enemies in quest for protection, it become a duty for the young to stand up and put whatever plan they have to nothing and foil it and secure themselves whatever means necessary, because it's a right of every human being to protect themselves. It's a god-given right. So whatever we do, while we use wisdom, we must also look towards the most high, because we are a set apart people, as the good book have said to us. But you know, our people carry Bible and they never read. Like they say, if you want to hide the truth from a black, put it in a book, they would never see the truth. So I'm just saying, everywhere where we are, whether in a coastal region or whether in a interland or everywhere you hear my voice, I ask you kindly, remove every spirit of stiff neckness from your body. Remove every spirit of "you never reach my side, you no concern me" from your body. It don't have to get to you first before you know that it's coming. This is prophetic times that we're living in. It was written as the prophet Jeremiah writes, so it manifests right now. Even as the prophet Ezekiel writes and as the prophet Isaiah writes. We are the people of the time that was prophesied about. So they will surely come. But as the book say, they will all be put to shame and put an end to, and then the full restoration of the children of Jacob will come, because we know who we are. A lot of us don't know. When you tell them, they tend to turn a blind eye to the truth and say, "Oh, get away from here." Well, I understand that, because also in Deuteronomy 28, somewhere they say that we would be a byword, would never be known for who we really are. So I encourage you, my brother, and all our media personnel to keep the good work up. Continue. Don't give up. Even me, I am on Twitter. I'm tweeting every day. Sometimes I would see all the whole storm that come. You almost want to give up, but then I say inside myself that this is the Lord's work. This is Chukwu Kike Abiyama's work. He is in control. He is the one playing the script out. So continue to make ourselves readily available for him to use us to the glory of his name also. So I pray for our leader Mazinam Kano, anywhere he is. The Most High will bring him out. He put him there for a reason. It is all part of the plan. It might look like, oh, our leader, our leader, our leader, but he will come out. They could not kill him all along. They will not kill him now. So Biafra, stand on your feet. Stand on your feet. Let your light shine through the world. You are the light of the world. I bless all our people everywhere they are. I pray they get their senses back and do the needful. Thank you for the time, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from? Hello, are you there? Bring down the volume of your radio.
Hello, Africa.
Yes, the volume of your radio is still high. Have you brought it down? Are you there?
Good morning, Africa Rep.
Good morning. Welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm good. Your name, where you calling from, and please, you have 3
Africa Rep. Good morning. How are you doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. I can hear you loud and clear, and Biafrans are listening to you. Your name, where you calling from, and you have 3 minutes, please.
Just go quickly. My name is Okechukwu. I'm calling from my location. Africa Rep, thank you very much for this program this morning. I wouldn't have called you this morning, but because of it touched almost the area that I'm expected this morning. You see, the Fulani have succeeded of destroying Southeast and try to destroy the so-called South. Do you see, just like what you said, they go to river, they pick Asole de Kubo, they go to Delta, they pick Tompolo. This Tompolo you are talking about, you mentioned this morning, in 10 years ago or thereabout, either 10 years ago or thereabout, I fought with somebody in Europe here. Somebody that is criticizing Tompolo, that how should Tompolo, good Lord Jonathan, give a contract to Tompolo. Who is Tompolo? I followed seriously with that Yoruba guy to the extent that me and the guy know they talk because of Tompolo. I followed with him. He said that the federal government are giving Tompolo contract. He said, who is Tompolo? So what I'm trying to say now, my brother, that is a very shameful thing to Tompolo. If that man can go ahead and get a contract from Nigeria government from something that's coming from his own land, is a very shameful thing to him. That's why it's not good to trust all these politicians. It is not good to trust them. They are the worst to slave in life. How can you tell me that this man, this so-called Tompolo, now will go and collect when we are talking about freedom? They cannot use that strength to support the freedom of their people. They just want to reach themselves. It's a very shameful thing, my brother. Africa, God will continue to bless you. God continue to guide you. Continue educating our people. Because you can see now, the Igbo people are the worst slave so ever. I can never believe it. Look at all those Okano. All the Okano that our leader was talking on his behalf, though that time that he was in prison. But look at him. He have not even one day talk about how our leader is going to come out. He's just talking how our leader is going to die there. But I believe that God is going to kill our leader. Africa, thank you very much and God bless you. My regards to our family.
Thank you very much, my brother. Obviously, they cannot kill our leader.
Have a nice day.
They obviously cannot kill our leader. You know, this Tompolo that we're even talking about, many people do not know that it is this same Buhari, late Buhari administration that actually killed Tompolo's father. From the same people, he accepted this 4 billion naira bribe. They are the ones that killed his dad. On the blood of his dad is doing this. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Yes, my African Rep, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you loud and clear.
My African Rep, keep it on. I remain formidable till the end. Biafrans all over the world, don't you cook it out, man, like a belly good, I need. All I want, man. And then I win this shop, but we get sense to pass every other nation on this earth. But to look at our condition. See, that the chicken doesn't die the shika. That the chicken doesn't know letter. All I'm not in a letter. I want to in a line who died there. But I like Africa, the PC, all Jews are Kano. That my brother said it. All Jews are Kano. Fulani arrest them. Our leader. That the name the kind gave order. Say releasing all Jews are Kano. And the Fulani releasing. You see how all Jews are Kano they power leader back. You they see him. That's how our leader is there. And the doctor can finish. He say that we're not gonna make any mistake. Biafrans, only be careful. And the focus. You see DOS. You see the chicken doesn't. Are you the one to tell him what he will do? Are you the one? Do you know his position there? Are you not seeing people trying to push him down? Don't make the work difficult for him. Don't the chicken doesn't. That the First Samuel chapter 26. First Samuel chapter 26. That David dispersed the life of Saul again. So I'm telling you that the First Samuel chapter 26. Everybody, dear friends, First Samuel chapter 26. You see David, Saul. They pursue David, but David is catch him. Just study him and get sense. He said that these governors, I just can't say they bring jet here. Because they want to go to bomb ESN. Everybody, ESN, when they're not even protect us. So, let us say, any day, ESN come out. All these governors, so I don't know who will be. But could not take time. Release our leader. On the leaders where? Okay, see, but in at time. We can at time, Peter be made governor on Anambra State. They will sit down with John Ojiriva. I say, then they want to become a Peter be. I detain, I detain. Then the chicken does him. Then the chicken seems to call it. Then the Job chapter 32. And the same Job chapter 33. Then Job chapter 32. And Job chapter 33. Yana, the prayer of Azera and the sons of the three young men. I would do name Marco. That the name of the square cabin. I like square cabin. Now, if I can't go fit to live here. You see this land? That is a question the question about the person. Now the angel of trials, now the angel of Chukwu. Look at your people, still tell these pastors where the teacher, waiting in the Sabi. Now Chukwu came and get every spirit. All of the spirit now here where they there. And they here. But if you want a question, we give it. If you test you, you get away. A question not to test Jesus Christ. Come on, okay, immediately come up for the back of the chicken. Yeah. Platformer, Radio Biafran, then every day I get like when I just said the major my friend the type of professors we get here. This Shubawara. Fulani, when I say our leader, United Nations tell us I say release our leader. I do not go release them now. Well, you not say all this jet where they come to jet, but any day they are us to war. All of us, we go any Fulani will escape for this war. Anywhere you run to, we get even if for Joe Biden. Where they say we go get them from his cellular. Useless idiot. Okay, but we're up all the weekend. I'm not show me. Like what for no, using up all. Get the test I get up to try no Hamadiko, okay, but go to put one game on Nanya. Yana, my same blah blah blah. Yeah, but I no money shop. Chitakana can the ticket doesn't. Get to test so that the ticket doesn't be shared now. Now I ja. Monya Mejunu, Landi Chang Gari Queho. Naka, Noria, Nafo, Nampu, ya, Oje, I mean, I land the check at the African if they come, I help Biafran.
Biafra will heal thee. We must continue. Let me see if I can call this brother that has been calling. Who has been calling for a while. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from. You have 3 minutes.
Mazitari, good morning. Good morning from here. Good morning. My name still remains General Oba B.O.B. calling you from Afiade Imba province in Ghana. I want to thank you for what you're doing, what you're taking your time to do for Biafrans across the globe. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama bless you and strengthen you and give you the wisdom to pilot the affair of this our great nation.
Yes, sir.
Maazi Tarinemi, I listened carefully to this your program this morning, and I was very, very bitter. I was very, very, very bitter. It's quite sad that up till date, our job brothers have not woken up. They have not woken up to date, because if they have woken up, the nonsense that they are doing in the Tugbene today, they will not do it. The nonsense they are doing in Biafra land, even they will not do it. We are all witness in this same contraption called Nigeria, when Nigerian Defense Academy was struck. They struck Nigerian Defense Academy, killed people, destroyed properties. How many communities there was raised down? None. None of the communities was raised down. Even in FCT capital, when the presidential guards were murdered, how many communities within that area was burnt down? None. So many attacks have happened in northern Nigeria that the military is involved in, and nobody is being killed there. No community is being raised down. But when it comes to Biafra land, that's where they show their power. And our people on our own side too foolishly allow them to be showing their strength in Biafra land. But I know definitely one day the hunter will be hunted. One day the hunter will be hunted. It's quite sad that even this thief, the thief in Abia State that was the former governor before he became senator, the thief Ojuzokalo, is threatening that they are going to comb the bushes, this, that. I heard him mention my community. But I bet him and I swear to Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama, any day he ventures to dare my community, that day I will catch him alive. God will punish him that day. God will punish him that day. Whoever that is hearing this thing should go and tell him I said so. Any day he ventured my community, I will catch that idiot alive and he will be beheaded. He's a madman. This was the same thief. This was the same thief that sold his people to the Fulanese. That Mazen Nnamdi Kanu on our radio platform was pleading on his behalf that he must be released. Finally, he has been released. Now he wants to use his people to flex muscles. God will punish him anytime soon. It's quite pathetic that nobody has served as a deterrent to others among all these politicians. If any of these politicians have served as a deterrent to others, the rest will learn a very bitter lesson. They will learn a very bitter lesson. I swear to Almighty Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the rest will learn a bitter lesson. It's quite sad that people are still folding their hands now, still watching, being confused over PVC, P2B. They are jumping from one pillar to post. I feel ashamed for them. I feel very, very ashamed for them. Nigeria is the only country in the world. Nigeria is the only country in the world where you have a graduate that will suffer and go to school after 6 years. When he comes out of school, he managed to buy a little Android phone. And when he buys that Android phone, he will go buy data and go on social media and be defending the thieves that are still responsible for his predicament. Is that not ironical? Is that not ironical, Maazi Tare?
Of course it is.
It's a very sad situation. I don't know what is wrong with the brain of the black man.
It's a shame.
I am beginning to align with what Maazi Nnamdi Kanu is always saying all this time, that he's not sure that it's God, it's Elohim that created the black man. Because the black man's deficiency is too much. His deficiency is too much. At this time, I'm using this same medium as well to call on our brothers in the coastal region. They have to rise up and put a stop to this. Because they have done it in Odui, they've gotten away with it. They did it in Ekeni, they got away with it. They did it in Oproza, they got away with it. They did it in Azagbene, they got away with it. They did it in most of these communities and they are getting away with it. That is why they are having their effrontery. That's why they are having the effrontery to do it more. I have to urge our job brothers to stand up now and say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Look at the Igbo speaking Biafran territory. If not for what ESN is doing, if not for the oracle job ESN is doing, what would have been encountering there would have been worse than what anybody can imagine.
Of course.
It would have been worse. But now at least they are conscious minded now, knowing fully well that when you step into that territory, let me use the local phrase, let me use the local street phrase. When you step into from that territory, you go collect. And when you collect, you go collect woto, but this I go tell you.
Exactly.
So they are not conscious of that territory. So if the same is not happening within the coastal region, then they are making a very big mistake. They are making a very, very big mistake. I'm urging all of them to stand up. People have to stand up and speak. People have to stand up and speak. This is not time to keep quiet, because this one has happened. We are only trying to collate information that are happening on ground there. We don't know how many of our just sisters that must have been raped, how many of them has been burnt to death, like they did in Abia State, Abimo State, in one of these communities, that they arrested them and took them. Mazetare, I am pleading this time. I believe that the DS is hearing me. I am pleading to the DS this time. I know, yes, they are doing a marvelous work. They are trying their best, but they have to game for this whole nonsense. This whole nonsense have to be put to stop. The DS should please step up their game. They should step up their game a little bit. They should step up their game a little bit. Keep protecting our leader wherever he is. Yes, and protect every IPOB members in various in the zoo. God bless you and God bless the Republic of Biafra as I sign out from here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Hello, the caller from WhatsApp. Good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Good morning, brother. Good morning from my location. My name is Sinan. I'm from the state. Biafran.
Actually, there's noise at your background. There's noise at your background. Maybe you just stay one place. I think you're on the move. Are you there?
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but the noise is still high. Or maybe you get to a better location and go back. Hello? Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from?
Good morning. I remain Sobi Latte. Actually, am I clear?
Yes, you are coming out loud and clear. Your name?
Okay, thank you very much. My name remains Sobi Latte Johnson.
Okay.
I am proud to be an Ejo woman. I am a Biafran. Unfortunately, I was not able to connect, but I've gotten information about what we discussed this morning. How our brothers, they have not still woken up. How Tom Polo has not still woken up. They are there. The Fulanis are killing our children. They are there. They are killing our husbands. They are there. They are destroying our lands. But all they could do is collect money from Fulani to kill our people. I am a young woman, and I stand this morning. I decree the earth will open up and swallow them. Don't follow will never know peace. He will never know peace. His generation will never know peace. Oh, your land, open up and swallow them. As many that are conspired, as many that are ganging up to kill our children, to destroy our land. All land, open up and swallow them. They will never know peace. These are the same people that killed his father. I am sure he's part of it. Maybe he connived with them to kill his own father. That is why he's going back to them again to collect billions of naira to destroy the land of Biafra. The Biafra land will never accept, even his dead body, they will not accept him again. The gods of our land will never accept him again. For them to be alive and see how they are destroying our land, destroy our property, destroy every effort, and they are there collecting money, they will never know peace. My brother, I stand strong. Nnamdi Kanu will be released and Biafra must come. Our children will release Biafra. We will live to enjoy the fruit of our labor. Enough is enough. Sometimes when I wake up and I see what is going on around my environment only, I begin to wonder. I am a woman. I am not scared. Even if today they come and say it is me, they want to locate and carry me, no problem. But I am beginning to wonder to see how our men is vibrant men. I just don't know the right word to use. My brothers, I'm talking to you. I just recovered, but I don't know how it is boiling me. I don't know what we did. That our coastal brothers will not wake up. They accept the name militancy more than fighting for freedom. Look at our Igbo brothers protecting their territory. Our own brothers here, they will go about. When they give them small kakai, when they take small snuff, they are okay with it. After the boy is there, although he is a gunner, I know his own is a gunner. I don't even want to talk about him because it's a disgrace to Biafran land. So we are not in one part of Biafra. I don't know, his own is gone. But I begin to wonder at our own youths that are coming up, that they are giving them small kakai to drink and snuff. They cannot even reason anymore. I do. Sometimes I look at them, I wonder, is it a man? Is it men that want to come and defend our land? What is going on? They will sit down and play that and just sit down. Think, I don't know what they are imagining. Their future is gone. But I know for one day, Biafran will come and we will move to rejoice. Our unborn children will come and see what Chukwuka Abiyam has given to us in our land, and we will jubilate. My brother, I want to stop here because I'm not very strong, but I know Chukwuka Abiyam has done it for us. Continue your good work. Wherever man is, Elohim will continue to guide and protect him. And the day he will come out, our flag will be raising up, and that day there will be jubilation. The whole world knows that we have conquered. Thank you, and remain blessed, my brother.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you. We must continue. Our brother that was having network, that was having background noise challenge, I will still come back to you. Hello, the caller on Signal. Good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Mazi African Rep. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Mazi, my name is Mazi Fine. I'm calling from my location. Mazi African Rep. I thank you for this topic today. And also I thank our leader, Mazi Nandukukalo. I thank our viewers. Mazi, this is your topic this morning. It's very, very interesting. Concerning Tompolo, who have decided to sue his people, who have decided to do turn around against his people by collecting the offer from the murderers called Zoo Contraction, called Nigeria British Company. Well, I don't have anything to say, but let it be on the record that the nature will judge all of them. I thank God for Dodo Biafra that who makes everything, exposed. Without Dodo Biafra, Mazi, do you know that we can never know what is happening in that our people in the riverine? Without Dodo Biafra, nobody will know what is happening, and nobody will know the atrocity, and nobody will know the betrayal of our people. I'm telling you, Mazi, in fact, I so much thank God for giving our leader a wisdom to invest in this radio, to establish Radio Biafra. For we that we that in our land, people in our land, but everyone to know what is happening, to know how our people are collecting bribe to sell us. Come to Ojo Zakalo. Ojo Zakalo, last time he make a call, posting that he will invite military to come and kill our people. Mazi, and I'm telling IPOB and all Biafran at large, let all this, the atrocity be on record. There will not be a forgiveness. Even their family, even the last person in that family, there shall never be a forgiveness on them, because the sin of their father, we have to take it and visit their unborn and their generation to come. Let it be on record that all these politicians, they are the ones that killing us. We can never forgive them. We can never forgive their generation. We can never forgive their family. If they not turn their back, if they not turn their way from that wickedness which they want to use and kill our people, we can never forgive them. Mas, let me stop here and allow other people to contribute. Ogologo Quadrono Cambodia. Mas, thank you for this program. I sign off from here.
Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. Hello, good morning. The caller from WhatsApp. I am sorry for the little time. Please talk to Biafrans. I believe you are in a better position right now. Biafrans are waiting to hear from you.
Okay, Mazi. God bless you. Thank you for taking my call and for giving me the opportunity. I'm calling from my location. My name is Chinon. So I'm from the state, Biafra land, and actually everything that has been happening, I know that Biafrans have been in it. When you see this man that called Okezepazo, that stupid man, I have marked that man 7 days on my own program, for my own self, between me and Chico Pikatama. I'm telling the grace of the whole universe that if Okezepazo can stand on speed and say that he's going to destroy his handwork, let's okay because he have stand as a little vessel to challenge the Almighty God that have started the struggle. So okay, we have the God to challenge God Almighty for what God Almighty has been doing, for opening getting out to say he's going to put the bush, the land that God has reserved for us. Okay, they want to get to. And I'm so sorry for all those people that have been in the same background in that video that is chanting like the guy goes to bow unto them. I felt happy at them because when the rock of God begin to deal with such a way, then they are the mercy cannot be unto them anymore. So I want to appeal to Biafran all over the world, and the ones that on ground. They should rise up. They should stand. They shouldn't look at only one man. We can never stand and say a word. Biafran will run away from him. Never. It can never be happen. So I want to appeal to our brothers that they should stand and do the needful. Because our leaders have been fighting for okay. Now Tinubu also have stand to speak on us by opening his mouth to say this word. I look at him and laugh. I say that may Chico Kada be praised. He has made Okezepa to open his mouth and open his mouth to say whatever I want to say. We have taken everything on you. So, my brother, God bless you and thank you for your contribution. And God bless Nnamdi Kanu, even that God has chosen to stand for our own time, because I don't know what I'm going to say. Sometimes when I look at everything, I ask myself, where am I going? What am I going to say? At the end of everything, I have no life. Biafra is the only place that gives me life, that gives me hope. So I want to thank you, and I want to thank you, thank all the bodies that have stand to defend our nation, because in this time we cannot lose to say no. We have to stand to say yes, so we can go home together. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for giving me this time. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Okay, there's something that I have here. An evidence showing that Ibubago and the Nigerian army are the ones that have been doing the kidnappings around Ihiala stroke Mbano areas, and also certain areas at Abia. Okay. Let me see. I don't know if based on time, if I'll be able to play all these clips, or whether we'll have to do it another time. But let me play the clips and see. Just
could respond. Anything come on no since I want to pick my call. I want to respond to me. That's already respond to me. General respond to me. Nobody they respond to me. Oh, I'm gonna side the Isalambano since 3 days or 4 days now. Kidnappers can came down. As I'm speaking to you, you know, one man they kidnapped from my village. Almost 3 people they kidnapped from my village. Till now, no show. He had too much in our land. And then and then at kidnapping of 18 had too much in our land. One of my home game. One of the Bambi, one of the Bakuya. I send them to my Mazachina to West Note. Still no way. This one they kidnap of my village now. He's a respectable human being. And a respected village. You understand? That man the good. I could do that man. Could you share here? What la too much? Because on bamba camera half on the bamba camera camera shame this thing. Because I come now yo kidnapping of 18 at too much na live. What too much Nisa Lambano? Because your brother don't because on bamba na redo Biafra. Can you make can stop to? Because mas because ayo kai na yo because mas good morning sir. Mas okay foreign. Yeah, we ain't gonna since. Yeah, we ain't gonna here. Boy, you're not gonna fool. You know them. I will call you. I will call you later. I will call you later. There is a serious kidnapping going on in my village since 4 days now. Since 4 days, they could let this man. They could matter that feeling that very day. Almost since 5 days or 4 days now, this kidnapping has been going on. You understand? I like governments on inside bush now. People who drops now no glory. When we sitting on this issue, bandage bottom man to Biafra. Come on, shame this thing. This kidnapping of 18 in this time not too much. Not when you can be my call, not when I will call you back later. I'm send message, nobody's responding. What is going on in our village, in our community, in our land? What is going on? Ike Guru, I'm very, very tired. When you on this thing, I have been calling. No one is picking my call. Huh? Keep an MSC. If you name you go na this thing, you bamba, you pay them back. I'm not getting these people AGG. You bound to threat all these people. Come how far? Because you come now, yo.
Okay, that's the much that we can take. Thank you very much for listening. This is Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Our time is fast spent. And my name is Kumowe Tarinimi. I am your host. Thank you very much, and God bless you. We must continue.